Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. I would entitle this one, The Number One Thing That You Need to Understand About Women. Y'all know I talk about all subjects over here. And those of you who've been following, you know that when I talk about something, usually it's the Most High leading me to talk about it. And usually it's based on experience, learn facts, so on and so forth. And I could tell you this with the utmost confidence that I know that what I'm about to share with you on this video is nothing but truth. Number one, let's get this started. It's a great thing when people wash their behind, take care of themselves, try to present themselves in a certain way, market themselves, if you will. But if you know anything, you know that there's some frauds on YouTube. These guys, some of them ain't never been married. They be giving their girl their way, telling their wives, and one of them is married. Always talking about black people. And nothing, if you interracially married, I used to be more adamant against it. But as my knowledge and understanding of the way things go and how people are through the years grew, I'm like, man, that's you. Whatever you want to do, that's you. But people riding this wave, man. You got some that know what they talking about and they really trying to help. You got other people that's just trying to make money. But you got to give it to most of them. They are excellent marketers and I think some of them should be on actual movies, or some type of comical sitcom. Then you got the ones that are probably fall into the categories that I said, but they try to act like they know more than the rest of us on here. But when you do a little research, when you dig, when you see the people who know them personally in the videos they make, you be like, yeah, I kind of figured that. But getting into the subject matter, what's the number one thing that you need to understand about women? Now, y'all know I talk about all subjects on this channel. I talk about sports. I talk about politics, religion, dating, relationships, money, everything. That seemed like I had something on my face. But the number one thing you need to understand about women is they are a want, not a need. I know in their mind, especially when you've been with them for a while, one of the reasons why they get disrespectful and they cheat and they flirt around and they send little hidden messages to people then delete them is because they think they're a need. They don't understand their real role, because if they did, they would cherish some of their men more, and they would do right by them. But because they think they are a need and they don't understand that they're really a want, they act a fool sometimes. And some of them act even worse when you break up with them. Now they don't want you to see your own kids. They got this one dude they want y'all to fight, so you'll come to get your kids and he come out. There's plenty videos about that. And whatever you do, try your best not to fight over these females, man. Try your best not to fight over these females. If don't nobody slap your mama or your sister or your wife or try to beat on them in your face, don't fight over them. Now, if someone, like I said, if someone's attacking them, that's different. But if they did something evil, They got to start learning. You on your own. You on your own. Hell, what is that? That a hair on my face? But they are a want, not a need. That's why I talk about this stuff, mainly to help, mainly because I'm a prophet, and the church, the real church, the body of the Most High, the representatives of the Most High need to talk about this stuff more, because this is one of the main things that's keeping people away from the Most High. You will be amazed how many people have respect for God Himself. No ill feelings towards Him, but they stay away from Him because of things that they think in their mind about dating and relationships. They think, oh man, I'm out here smashing these females, man. The Most High ain't gonna love me. He probably mad at me. The Most High is gonna judge regardless. But, man, sorry, y'all. It just be looking like my lips shining or something. But He's not going to hold against you like you think this relationship stuff. Just as long as you don't do nothing evil. Well, messing with somebody's wife, we're not talking about that. That's evil. Being overly promiscuous, yeah, I gotta be honest. You know, He's gonna judge it, but they are a want, not a need. And that being true, you gotta understand that the Most High understands anything that we understand. Like how I understand that. Who you think taught me? Who you think taught me? And He knows this. And when we marry some of these women, it's a fatal mistake. We're going to start using words backwards. I'm going to spell it out and use it backwards for sake of censorship. So, when I say this, you'll know what I'm saying. You can't turn the O into a housewife. You can't turn the O into a housewife. Some of their anivav is already damaged. And y'all be trying to marry people that got herpes. You trying to love and bring chocolates and stuff to somebody that had herpes before you got with them. Now, if both of y'all, forgive me, YouTube. I haven't violated community guidelines. But if y'all both already got it, then cool. Well, not cool, but, you know, that's who you want to try to be with. That's why people need to start being honest with each other. But, yeah, they're a want, not a need. Come on, guys. Understand this. You know what you need? You need the Most High. You need Him to answer your prayers. You need Him to protect you. You need Him to bless you. You need Him to give you wisdom in your plans. You need to remain healthy so you can function and enjoy life. You need money so you can be set free from the most evil places and people. See, when you ain't got money, you're going to be surrounded around hindrances. But a woman, that's a want. That's a want. Why is it a want? Because I'm not going to argue with myself. Because I can fulfill myself. Because I can go buy, you know how them women be buying all them toys? I could buy a toy too. And put some air in there. Y'all get it? Or I can, here you go, baby. How much you said it was? See, y'all don't like this right here. See, y'all want me to be like these other preachers who be deceiving y'all, and then they be in the back counting money out, practically making it rain, playing with it. That you in the wrong place. I am a prophet of the Most High. And sometimes the things I say are going to be extremely controversial. And when I tell you that you need God, not a woman is a one. A woman is a one. It's a one. You want somebody walking around with pretty feet. You want somebody walking around with a different body composition than you, and that's all for you. You want, not need. And when they argue, when they disrespectful, when they cheat, doing all kind of acts on another dude, then coming back like they ain't did nothing, how is that a need? When they plotting against you, how they gonna overtake you, and how some of them so jealous, they'll say you jealous, you insecure, but it's really them. And what they want to do is, when you divorce them, when you break up with them, they want to suck your money dry so you will look like a dusty, as they call it, in front of the next one. How is that a need? How is it a need? Somebody who faking, got people thinking all these falsehoods about you because you don't want them no more. How is that a need when they try to lie to police and say you hit them when they attacked you first? You was just practically trying to protect and defend yourself. These is all the things that them peoples with the W that y'all say we need so much. This is all the stuff that they doing right now. And then, now check this out. They think it's perfectly fine. They think they more spiritual than men and pertaining to God. And they think everything they do is perfectly fine, even if they on the same side of the plate, if you know what I mean. Or even if they hitting on both sides of the plate, if you know what I mean. They still think that they are a need. Not this way. And you can call me ugly. You say my hair is gray. All your little put downs that you try to elevate yourself, have at it. Have at it. But when you done, when you finish with every criticism, all men is dogs, all this, all that, you still gonna be a want, not a need, and some of y'all ain't even a want. Some of y'all ain't even a want. Well, I take that back. There is somebody somewhere in the world who wants every single one of you. Somewhere in the world. Somewhere. And then now let's get off subject a little bit. You guys, let's be honest. Let's be honest. We are want for them too. Because if they right with God, and they single, he will bless them. So we are want too. But I accept that. I understand that. But do these females understand that? Do they get it? Do they understand that they want, not a need? Because that's just the facts. It's the facts. You say, some of y'all say, oh, your video's getting too long. Man, you be in them lives for 2 hours. Stop it. It's a fact. They are a want. Want. You want to get that you want to milk yourself. Let's just say that. You want to milk yourself. You want the milk. Man's milk. M-I-L-K, milk. To flow. You want it to flow. So yeah. Yeah. And all you do is think y'all are so special. So listen, every single one of us, there's a woman somewhere that's going to say you ugly. It's going to say you too short. It's going to say you too muscular. It's going to have some type of criticism. That's why you need to understand that you're a want for them too, not a need. If you think you a need, don't they approve every day? They still alive. They still walking around, divorcing us. You think you a need? You arrogant, man. You arrogant. You think, well, I'm going to stay in the gym. Good. I be working out too. Need to do it more. I'm going to stay in the gym. Then you see a woman. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm this, I'm that. Yep. And some of them be like, girl, he think he all that, man. Look at that acorn head on him. Look at his ears. They'll find the slightest thing. That's why our number one, you hear me talking about it all the time, our priority should be the Most High. Our priority should be our spiritual life. Not anything with people. People prove every day they evil. You don't believe it? Start your car, go for a ride. You're going to find out how evil these people are. You're going to find out they ain't going nowhere. They on vacation. They going to Target. Some people out here working. They cutting them off. Cussing them out. Why? Because they evil. Oh, you say, well, I'll just go to church. Oh, shoot. You know how many members I've been in church at? Or churches I've been a member at? 3. And every single one of them, I had a role. And I fulfilled the role, but yet that wasn't good enough. Why? Because it goes hand in hand with what I'm talking about. When people think they're a need and not a want, oftentimes they start to become very disrespectful. And that go on in church too. Take it from me. I've been teaching Sunday school. I've been like, you can say I was like a deacon before. I've been a minister in churches. When they think you need them, they'll start treating you like dirt. I'll give you an example. And I ain't trying to talk down on the pastor because he passed away. So I'm not going to say his name, but one particular pastor I had, I was cleaning his church, cleaning his dookie streaks out of his toilet, driving him around, doing all kind of stuff for me. You know what he did? When it was my turn to preach, people was giving money because they was like, yeah, I finally get to give them something. He took the money in front of all of them and put it in his pocket. And some of them was complaining about it too. And later on down the line, he let this guy, one of the other guys that was jealous of me and very disrespectful. I really should have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to him. But I'm not going to do it. I'm there to represent God. He told him that I was going to betray him with a kiss. Meaning not like physical and intimate, because neither one of us go that way. But he meant he was quoting Judas. And it came to find out. So when he told him that, and I know this video getting pretty long, I'm going to shut it down in a second. When he told him that, the pastor started acting different towards me. So everything I did and said now, it was like a fight. So I'm reading in the Bible like how Lot and Abraham had their problems. And I hear the voice say, you got to let Lot go to Sodom. I knew exactly what he meant. So when I got back to the church, I gave him his keys saying, look, I don't want to go back and forth with you. I'm not in this for that. You know, I had enough of that in the world. Trust me when I tell you. I had enough drama in the world. I said, I'm not here for that. You know, I'm just going to go my way and you go your way. And I left out of the church. Maybe like 8 months later, he comes to my house trying to get me to come back Like, nah, I ain't coming back. Because when he started thinking that he was a need, he lost all his members practically. At first, everything was thriving. Stuff was starting to take off. You know, we in the back counting all his money, writing it down for him. And he come back there, we give it to him. Nobody stealing from him or nothing. And that's how he reacted. Because I'm going to tell you something about people nowadays. They often react in a negative way towards you when you treat them right. And then once you leave them alone, now they see the error of their ways. He came and he apologized. I was like, I ain't coming back. Not coming back. And from that point on, I've been doing my own thing, my own preaching. People say, well, these little control freak pastors, you need to be under somebody. You know how I need to be under you, and I know the Bible more than you. I know the history of God more than you. How I need to be under you. Who are you? Now, I can see you saying that to somebody that don't know anything about God that's just coming over on the side. But how you going to say something like that to me? Come on now. You can think what you want. You can think what you want. But any of these preachers out here, you better stay in that pulpit with that, talking all that jazz. Because I'll embarrass you in front of your church members. Like, I'm not the one that tries to, like, belittle every Muslim, Christian and stuff. I know more than them about this existence called God. But I don't believe in that. I believe that people should be able to express themselves spiritual however they see fit and then pay consequences or get rewarded later. I don't believe in that convincing. And I don't teach that. But you got people walking around here, you do a few things for them, they start acting different. Now they expect you to do it and they disrespectful. And that's why this message is important for you guys to understand. Married or not, these women are a want, not a need. So if your wife is bashing you, if your wife is embarrassing you, if your wife is mistreating you, we're not talking about women because some of y'all mistreating women. I don't believe in mistreating women. But if she's doing all of this and I'm just trying to stay for the kid, you're dumb. Listen, I'm not going to put you in my business. Things will come out when they come out. But you can't stay with these women for kids, man. No matter how much you want to look out for your kids, whether they are disabled or they are getting in trouble or whatever the case may be, you can't stay with a woman y'all not meshing for kids. Because you know what's going to happen? The conflict is going to brew. It's going to brew like tea. You know how tea is. You know how coffee is. The longer you have it in there, the hotter it's going to get, the more it's going to bubble. It's going to burn you. But with that, I'm going to close. Yeah. Women are a want, guys, not a need. This is The Truth, Man. The channel is No Matrix, No Simping All Subjects channel. And like the Terminator, I'll be back.